In this video, I'll be showing how to revise an old school VL-90. Unfortunately, as with all VL-90s, the ends will break. So what we have to do is we have to remove these stock ends, and we're going to make both ends out of a tube. We're going to remove the stock ends, and then we're going to attach our lid, and we're going to attach our tube. We're going to cut our tube at a nice spot. I'm going to say we're going to cut it right about, we want our lid a little lower than our end, so I'm going to cut it right here, I think. These old school tubes are very useful for a lot of different projects. So I'm taking my Leatherman and my saw and just going all the way around. And once we're all the way through, we have our nice pod end. Just kind of go around it, get some of the junk off of it. So take our junk pod, throw that away. Remove my shavings. We have our end cut. It will fit nicely on this upper side. We want to make sure to put it on the upper side. And now we're going to cut 2 pieces of tape off, about 8 inches to a foot long. So with this piece of tape, we'll just position our end cap on our VL-90, and I like to angle my tape up slightly. Now we'll just kind of go around it. I usually do a pretty sloppy job. That's okay because we'll cover it up with several more pieces. So we can see it's already very strong, and the paintball is not going to dislodge that. So there's our second piece of tape, and we'll just get it going on here. And there we go. Kind of rub some of our creases out. You know, as we can see, it's on there really good right now. So now we'll do our cap. We're going to go with this APP cap. Now again, I'm going to cut 2 pieces of tape about 6 or 8 inches or 12 inches or something. And we want to make sure our lid is opening up and facing down, and it is. And there we go. Again, we'll work some of our creases in the tape out, and then we'll put our second piece on. Now we're on to our second piece. Again, we'll do the same thing. 6 to 8, maybe even 12 inches. And maybe we'll center it in the area where we missed it, where our tape ended, and we'll work either piece around. And there we go. Now we have a nicely functioning, small, almost indestructible loader. See, I can grab either side and pull. It really doesn't do much. You can see inside it looks pretty nice. We could sand down some of the edges inside the VL-90 lip before we put the cap on. And here's another one with a cap that Alex did. Keeps it closed. So VL-90s are on average $10 to $20. You can remove the old lids, or you can buy one without the lids. Since these break, most don't even have those parts. And then you could take a pod, and you know, pod's like $1, and you could just cut the pod down and put the lid on it. And then you have a pretty nice small loader, VL-90.